Hello, YouTube family. Listen, I hope everybody's doing well. Again, in honor of Black History Month, I got some questions. Earlier, I did a video or released a video called "Dear White People," and I talked about how as Black people in this country, there's really nothing that we want from white people. There's nothing that you have that we want. It's just we want to be able to do the same things in terms of raising our family and becoming successful, owning houses and that type of stuff. The thing is that Trump has nominated a guy, Jeremy Carl. And, I'm centering in on him because he kind of epitomizes this white nationalist ideology in terms of white people are everything and everybody else is nothing. The position that Trump nominated him for was amazing. A senior diplomatic role responsible for managing U.S. relations with the United Nations and other international organizations. That's kind of ridiculous because this guy is a white nationalist. Controversy in 2020 and again in 2025 over incendiary social media posts. He expressed sympathy for the January 6 rioters, describing them as political prisoners and saying that they had it worse than Black Americans in the Jim Crow South. He called for the death penalty for the American Federation of Teachers president, Randi Weingarten. Why? Why would you want to kill Randi Weingarten? Because you don't agree with her views? She doesn't agree with your views? I mean, what the hell is that about? Why can't you just be you and let everybody else be who they want to be? Why does it have to become a situation where you are on top of everyone else? You can't coexist side by side? Is that the problem? Because if it is, then that's your problem and something that you need to work on. Because the rest of us, we get along fairly well. Even in terms of commerce, in terms of socializing, we do what we have to do to get where we want to be. But for some reason, these white nationalists and white supremacists feel that they are the only ones who have to be around. That's a serious problem. And it's one that you have to solve. It's not one for anybody else to solve. It's one for you guys to solve. Because you keep coming to the wrong people with the nonsense. And, listen, a lot of us are just not having it anymore. Just not happening. And you really need to check yourself. Come on. Nobody else can coexist. You've got to be, you got to have your knee on the neck of people. What is that? Is it fear? Sounds like fear to me. Fear of coexistence. Some people, they said that, the white replacement theory. Nonsense. First of all things come to an end. Whether we want them to or not, they do. So put on your big boy pants, or maybe you should take off the big boy pants and maybe start making some more babies. Because your demise in terms of a culture has nothing to do with anybody else. That's something that you have to take care of also. Listen, I had to put this out there because listening to all of this anti-other rhetoric has really gotten to be a bit much. And you guys just need to police yourselves, man. Police your emotions and do what you need to do to get along with everybody else. Because people ain't putting up with your shit. Just not putting up with it. Just remember that. See you on the next video.